Alright everybody, we're in segment number 49 of the 3-in-1 birthday special. We're playing Jeopardy Deluxe Edition on the Sega Genesis. Here we go. And this time around, we're taking on Jody and Ian. Here we go. We have one daily double up there somewhere in one of these categories. Education, Ireland, potluck, mythology, we have world lit, and finally, quotes. Alright, I like the categories. Okay, we're going to start things off with education for 500. The language spoken at the first U.S. kindergarten opened in 1856 in Watertown, Wisconsin. What is German?
You are correct.
Ireland, 500. The Nationalist Party in Ireland, its name is Irish for we ourselves. Ian. It is Sinn Féin.
You are correct.
Sinn Féin, yeah, that's correct. Or Sinn Féin, I don't know how I say it, but either way, that's correct. Ian, you have some money. Go again. Ireland, 100. Got the daily double, and he's going to bet it all. All right. Here's the clue in Ireland. We don't mean to bog you down with facts, but this fuel still covers over 10% of the island, and Ian doesn't have a clue.
No, that's correct.
And it's peat. Peat. P-E-A-T. Go again, Ian. Your turn. Mythology, 100. At the end of their story, Psyche and this cute Roman love god lived happily ever after. Who's Cupid?
You are correct.
Let's have education for 1. Veterans were first granted funds to continue their education under this 1944 bill. I almost gave away the response there. What is the GI Bill?
You are correct.
Education 2. U.S. educator who advised Teddy Roosevelt and Taft on racial problems and politics. Who is Booker T. Washington? Not Booker U. Washington, Booker T. Washington.
You are correct.
Education 3. At most U.S. high school graduations, the second-ranking student gives the welcoming address. Who is the salutatorian?
You are correct.
Education for 4. The highest possible score on the math or verbal section of the Scholastic Aptitude Test. What is 800?
You are correct.
Ireland 2. In the 9th century, these invaders founded the cities of Cork, Limerick, and Waterford. Who are the Laps?
Sorry.
No. Down to $1,400, but I'm still in the lead. I'm the only player with any cash whatsoever. How about Ian? Do you know this one? No.
Sorry.
Back in the hole. Or you're in the hole at minus 200, I should say. Sorry. Ooh, excuse me. Jody. The Vikings. What I should have gone with.
You are
It's
correct.
Vikings. Alright. Well, it's okay. Let's go to the next clue. Going to Ireland, 300. The orange in the flag represents the Protestants of this northern province. What is Ulster?
You are correct.
Ireland, 4. Rebuilt in the 1840s by Guinness, this national cathedral was originally a Danish church. What is St. Patrick's Cathedral?
You are correct.
Mythology for 2. In his infancy, this symbol of strength strangled 2 serpents sent by Hera, who is Hercules, Hercules, Hercules!
You are correct.
Mythology for 3. This Sophocles heroine was walled up in a cave as punishment for burying her brother's body. Jody. Antigone.
You are correct.
It's the one. Alright. Mythology 400. Menelaus, husband of Helen of Troy, was king of this Greek city-state. What is Sparta?
You are correct.
Let's have mythology for 500, please. Castor and Pollux are mothered by Leda and fathered by Jupiter, disguised as this bird. What is a dove?
Sorry.
Not a dove, sorry. Jody. There goes all your cash.
Sorry.
Ian. Nope.
Sorry.
Everybody missed out on that one. What was the correct response?
No, the correct response.
A swan. Swan. Alright. Potluck 1. Before there was plastic, this badminton playing piece was made with a cork and feathers. What's a shuttlecock?
You are correct.
Potluck 2. In the US, no company can now sell a 3-wheeled ATV, which stands for this. What's an all-terrain vehicle?
You are correct.
Potluck 3. Dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago, in this period named for Creta, Latin for chalk. What is Cretaceous? What is the Cretaceous period?
You are correct.
Potluck 4. In a famous fable, the ant is portrayed as hardworking while this insect just has a good time. What is the grasshopper?
You are correct.
Potluck 5. Highest price paid for any Chinese ceramic work of art was for a 15th century vase from this dynasty. What's the Ming Dynasty?
You are correct.
Booyah. Quotes 1. Pie the PM who said of Viscount Montgomery, in defeat unbeatable, in victory unbearable. Who is Winston Churchill?
You are correct.
Quotes 2. He said, I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Who's Patrick Henry? Locked in for the night.
You are correct.
Quotes 3. He stated in one of his lectures, where it was, their ego shall be. Who is Sigmund Freud?
You are correct.
Quotes 4. We need religion for religion's sake, morality for morality's sake, and this. What is art for art's sake?
You are correct.
Quotes 5. Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear, is under this playwright in Bartlett's quotations. Jody. No, sorry, you're in the hole.
Sorry.
I'm the only player with any cash whatsoever right now. Ian. Oh, Bertolt Brecht. Bertolt
You are
Brecht.
correct.
Alright, cool. Ian, you have the next selection. We continue. World Lit 100. H.G. Wells' Martian Mayhem. What is War of the Worlds?
You are correct.
2. Though only a short story, The Snows of Kilimanjaro was made into a full-length movie. Snows of Kilimanjaro. Now, who made that film? I cannot remember. Jody. Ernest Hemingway. Oh, okay. That's the one.
You are correct.
Welsh poet noted for his volume of short stories. Portrait of the artist as a young dog. Jody. No.
Sorry.
Minus 600. Let's go to the next clue. Ian. No, sorry.
Sorry.
Don't know this one, so I'm going to stay put.
No correct.
His name is Dylan Thomas. Dylan Thomas. 400. Dumas's coughing courtesan Marguerite Gautier. Jody. Camille.
You are correct.
Now the last clue. In 1929, this race driver-writer penned the World War I pacifist novel All Quiet on the Western Front. Oh, I know his first name and his last name, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Eric, is it Rommel? No, Eric Maria Remarque.
You are correct.
So I have $4,800. Ian is out of the hole. Jody's at minus 200. So she's going to make the first selection when we get ready to start playing the round of
Jeopardy.
dollar values double and 2 daily doubles up on the board. Categories. Here we go.
You are the category.
Fine China, government, TV actors, Gee whiz, that's the letter G in quotation marks, economics, and finally, the census. All right. I'll leave the categories. Jody, start with you. Economics 200. Fast-growing companies tend to be those that invest heavily in R&D, which is this. What is research and development?
You are correct.
Economics 1000. '20th century English economist who handled his investments every morning while he ate breakfast. Jody. John Maynard. John Maynard what? Keynes.
You are correct.
John Maynard Keynes is right. Alright, now we're going to Economics 400. Measuring a country's total production of goods and services, the GNP stands for this. What is gross national product?
You are correct.
I will have Fine China 1000. Royal Dalton offers a line of china for kids featuring her famous rabbit illustrations. Who is Beatrix Potter?
You are correct.
Gee whiz 1000. The period perpetuated by Pericles. Ian. The golden age of Athens. The golden age of Athens.
You are correct.
So you have some money, Ian. You're up to $1,000 and you get to make the next selection. Fine China 200. Collectors of limited edition plates can now buy one depicting him at the gates of Graceland. Who's Elvis Presley?
You are correct.
Booyah. Okay. Let's go with government for 1000. When a president is tried before the Senate, this individual presides. Who is the Secretary of State? What is the Secretary of State?
Troy.
No, I think I know it now. Ian. No.
Troy.
So you're going to lose all your money. Jody. The Chief Justice. That was my second guess. Oh well.
You are correct.
You're up to 1800, Jody, and you have the next selection. Fine China 400. First porcelain was developed on this continent in the 7th century. What is Europe?
Troy.
No, not Europe. Asia.
You are correct.
Asia. Ian got it right. He's up to $400, and he makes the next selection as we continue. TV actors 200. Telly Savalas first played this role in a 1973 TV movie, The Marcus Nelson Murders. Who is Kojak?
You are correct.
The census 1000. Irish wolfhounds were bred to hunt by this sense. What is hearing? Slipping. Gotta get back in this. Ian. Sight. Oh.
You are correct.
Alright. It's okay. Check it out. Since it's 200. An organ of touch for cats. For Mr. Claus, they're just as white as snow. What are whiskers?
You are correct.
I'll have TV actors for 1,000. Daily double. I have 4,600. Let's do 3,408. All right, big wager. Here's the clue. In his only major TV role, he played Inspector Steve Keller on the streets of San Francisco. Who's Michael Douglas?
You are correct.
Booyah! TV actors, 800. John Goodman has become a new kind of sex symbol, playing her hefty husband on TV. Who's Roseanne?
You are correct.
TV actor, 6. Of Meshach, Shadrach, or Abednego, the one who plays Anthony on Designing Women. Who is Meshach? Oh, sorry, I misspelled it. There we go.
You are correct.
TV actors, 4. She plays Jessica Fletcher on Murder, She Wrote. Who's Angela Lansbury?
You are
I
correct.
ran that category like it was nothing, so I'm up to $9,808. Next selection will be economics for 8. From the French for undertake is the person who organizes and operates a new business. What's an entrepreneur?
You are correct.
Booyah! Fine China, 8. I'm in 5 figures now, over $10,000. It's the usual color of the raised neoclassical designs on Jasper Ware. Drawing a blank on this one, I'm not too sure. Jody. What is white?
You are correct.
You're up to $2,600, Jody, and you got the next selection as we continue. Government, 200. He wrote the novel The Canfield Decision after resigning as vice president in 1973. Who's Sparrow Agnew?
You are correct.
G-Wiz, 8. Sometimes this cartilage makes meat tough to chew. Jody. Wrong.
Troy.
Down to $1,800. Ian. No.
Troy.
This cartilage makes meat tough to chew. It starts with a G. Cartilage makes meat tough to chew. I'm gonna have to draw a blank on this one.
No correct.
Gristle. Gristle. Alright. Government, 8. The first 3 cabinet departments were state, war, and this. Jody. Treasury. Oh, yeah.
You are correct.
Economics 600. In 1773, London financiers bought a coffee house and renamed it this, as shares were traded there. The stock exchange? Yep.
You are correct.
Gee whiz, 200. Cranky, like that dwarf in the Disney movie. What's grumpy?
You are correct.
We're over $11,000 now. I have $11,008. I'll take the census for 8. Oyez, oyez, oyez. Oyez is simply Anglo-French from this courtroom phrase. What is order? Or, no. Take it back. What is hear ye?
You are correct.
We're going to go with Fine China 6. In 1779, King Christian VII of Denmark acquired this china factory, which is still royal. Jody. Royal Copenhagen.
You are correct.
Census 400. Sorry, Charlie. Starkist wants tuna that tastes this way. What is good?
You are correct.
Okay, we're going to go with G-Ways for 6. The third sign of the zodiac. The third sign of the zodiac. Ian. Gemini. Oh, yeah.
You are correct.
You may have guessed that intuition is called this, numerically speaking. What is a sixth sense?
You are correct.
Government for 6. Maybe another double. All right. $12,808. How much money do I want to put at risk here? Let's do 1,331 dollars. 1331. Okay. Here's the clue. It takes a 60% majority vote to end one of these talkathons in the U.S. Senate. What is a debate?
Troy.
That is incorrect. So I lose a little bit of money, but not too much.
You know the correct
It's
response.
a filibuster, but still in the lead with 11,477. The type of humor you might hear if you hang around at a hanging. Ian. Gallows, yep.
You are correct.
Now the last clue. And it's going to be a runaway game. Add the number of state senators and Republicans to know how many members it has in this college. The Electoral College. So at the end of Double Jeopardy, I have $11,477. Jody has $4,200. Ian has $1,600. So we're going to go ahead and play Final Jeopardy. We're going to take a look at the category in which it is cities. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the clue and see what I think of this category and clue. Cities. Capital of Catalonia. It's Spain's second largest city. I have a little bit of a gut feeling on this one. So let's just do 700 $744. Capital of Catalonia. It's Spain's second largest city. I'm gonna say what is Barcelona.
No, that's right.
It is indeed Barcelona. Yes. Ian got Barcelona and he wagered only $100. Jody did not come up with Barcelona and she loses $300. I said what is Barcelona. So that puts me at $12,221. Not bad. And I'll see you all for that next segment right after this.